Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and to the entire Iron Racing community. Welcome to Great Britain. This is another round for Ion GT3. So we are here at the Lacedown International Airport Circuit. Actually, this is an amazing track. We have a lot of different curves, different turns, and the main icon in this track is the airport at the middle. So we have a lot of different airplanes that are currently taxied here in this place, and we have this fantastic white track that has a lot of stickers, a lot of different liveries as well. This is going to be exciting, and I am joined today by one of Ion Media's latest commentators. Please welcome the team owner of Hoshi Shirogane GT3. We have Indominus Rex. How's it going, Dom?
Very well. I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing well as well.
Today?
Yeah, all good, all good.
We have a lot of interesting drivers today, such as Seva, who is currently leading the World Championship.
Amazing, yes, that's right. I mean,
And
previously, yeah.
Yep. As we set up for quali right now, he seems to be falling behind the pack just to get that little ounces of slipstream, since GT3 is not as strong, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Seva currently holding the purple sector too, or actually a lot of people are. Ogden is actually a highlight from last race, doing very well to get into a good position.
Oh, here are the timestamps, Dom.
Yep. Everyone. So Nero right now, at least for their outlaps, Nero is in first. Is that an I? Yeah, no, that's an L. Alex in second, Mumu in third, Alganese in fourth. Oh, Lofunk registered up to P2. Alganese in P5 now. Sonic in seventh. Actually, I should not be saying this because everyone is just on their outlap right now. So the times will start to tumble down right now.
And we're just going to be waiting for the next few laps to finish this qualifying. Sorry to disturb you there, right there, Dom. Anyway.
We should probably get an onboard or someone, as we're actually on board now with one of what seems to be one of the... Which one is this? The Zeko... Yeah, yeah, the Zeko Racing of Silver. There are, if I remember, East has like 2 teams on here, so it's very confusing to tell.
Oh, both Toyota teams, yeah, that's right.
Advan Racing, which is the one Alganese is in, and also Tempe, which I actually must check out, because Tempe seems to be in a similar livery, but in a different car. I'm just gonna check that out real quick.
Tempe is in Advan.
Yep. Tempe is running a different car compared to Ogden East. Should we may want to check that out. That's actually something I never realized until now. Ogden East running the Dragonite, while Ogden East is driving the Dragonite, and the Valor is driven by Tempe. I think there was something like with illegal liveries, but 2 separate cars? That's new.
Yeah, actually we had that. We already saw this diversion of vehicles from the previous Grand Touring events in Ion GT3, and we were actually surprised. I remember when we saw these 2 different cars but the same livery. It's actually, I believe, an allowed, what they call this, an allowed system in Ion GT3 as long as the drivers, do not have any liveries that are NSFW or not safe for work.
Or
I guess that's
illegal.
actually possible. Yeah, basically illegal.
Yeah, it's like liveries that can literally not fit on the car.
Oh, that's true, that's true. I mean...
Actually, Lomzan taking pole position so far.
Oh, that's nice. That's amazing. By the way, if I may add, Lomazan
this
is
could be
also the
fitting.
team owner of Luxor competition in Expo, and he's now in
Mhm.
temporary pole position. Just imagine that.
Yep, he is taking provisional pole in here at the British GP. Mummy actually not that far behind, with Stevo bringing it up in third place, which he seems to be not doing so hot actually. Something's not clicking for him, I'm guessing, throughout this track. Or Zan and Mummy are just that fast. Which is, I'm assuming that's the case. Actually, Mummy disconnects.
Oh no, that's
Hopefully,
sad.
hopefully he can get back in time.
I mean, with 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, definitely
Yeah,
you're
he
gonna need
definitely
as
has
much
time.
time as you need.
Yep. They have plenty of time to get these laps in, or plenty of time to rejoin. Oggety's
Actually,
Hmm?
yeah. If I may add, Dom, I mean, as a team owner in GT3, what are your thoughts personally about the what they call this, the racetrack here in Great Britain? As a team owner of Hoshi Shirogane, would like to know from you. What are your thoughts?
Personally, I think it's a good track. It's, it, I think it mostly suits the form of the cars, since with all of those long corners and medium speed, it's perfect for those
Yes.
downforce to keep it on the track and just to have fun around, rather than these low downforce guys. And all these cars just, it's very hard to navigate, but I think once you get the groove, it should be fine.
That's true. I mean,
Oh,
playing this in Ion Formula Racing, it's actually a track that relies a lot on the proper turning and not going a bit too overboard because you will spin if you hit the sand. And just like what you've said, this actually depends on the setup of your car. If you don't have the proper one, and it's gonna bring you out of the track, just like right now, Seba by accident there. It's not really a
yep.
good thing.
Right now, the Pro Drives, I think that is AZ7 right there.
Oh,
He's actually the new reserve driver for Pro Drive.
oh, I see. Amazing.
He, with connections to another team and another league, with Sir Lexus 2 JC as their engineer, AZ7 was able to get a seat, and now he's actually doing very well.
That's amazing. Good for him.
Epic Noob actually taking that purple last sector, getting up to P6.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. Just a bit more, let's say, driving around the track. Epic Noob could gain more points here just before the end of qualifying. That's great. 136, almost to 135s.
It seems Lon Sanders found his form ever since the World Cup.
Oh,
I don't know what clicked for him, but something did. As Mummy... Okay. Please ignore him. Anyway, Mummy now crosses the line. That does not improve enough to get him into pole position. Which is kind of sad, but... AG Capitan, and now with the purple sector too. He's gonna
and as he
cross
crosses the
now.
line, let's see.
Oh, it's
just
not an improvement.
sector.
It's not an improvement. Seems like Lon Sanders is taking his time and is personally just relaxing now, as he has provisional pole as it stands. Hopefully his race pace could do him well. Oh, it seems like Lon Sanders is burning fuel. Oh, Mummy.
It's actually fascinating. It's actually fascinating to know that over 10 minutes already in qualifying, and still Lomazan has maintained that 1 minute and 35 seconds, and Seva is actually still in P3. And we may not know yet if he's gonna do some weird schematics and just remove the sandbags, but it could actually be a possible strategy maybe to get the slipstream in the race. I don't know. In your perspective, what do you think?
I have no idea. Actually, as Mummy crosses the line, 2 green sectors, is it enough? No, it's not. It's not gonna be enough.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. That's not looking good for the Uprise driver. Bones and now currently still in pole position.
It's actually getting... Oh! Just take a look at this. Down we have Just Matt, Purple Sector 1. That's amazing to see.
Yep, the Tri-Spirit really pushing it hard to try to get that fastest lap. He's going Purple Sector 1. Can he get a Purple Sector 2 or even a Green Sector? Right now it's all depending on his times through here. As he goes for a little slide, but he manages to catch it right onto the curb. As he powers now down the straight. It's a Green Sector. He's doing well so far. Okay, is it enough to get him into some good positions? Lagging out here a bit. Okay, there. As we head now to the penultimate corner, does he take that nice and well? Ooh, he just goes wide a bit. I think it's doing fine as he heads now to the final corner. He just needs to take a good line through here. Hold the throttle now. Power down now to the straight. Let's go, go, go. Can he cross the line? And no, it's not an improvement.
Oh, that's sad. But hey, P5 is still a decent place to start in the race because you have P4 and P3 to get slipstreams from, and knowing that Just Matt is actually a fast driver, you can be able to get much more position in this race.
Yes, sir. Actually, we're gonna start the sprint race after this.
Oh,
so
yes,
you
that's
actually
right.
want a good position in the front to try to get away from the pack when those collisions start, or else you're gonna lose positions big time. Oh, Just Matt actually got a Purple Sector 1 again.
This is great. That's a solid Sector 1 by Just Matt.
Yes, he just needs to do these corners correctly. Hopefully not screw it up. Keep it in nice and tight. Oh no, he hits the curve!
Oh, that's sad. If you actually observe Just Matt's racing line, you can see that he's trying to make the most out of the limits. And just trying to be almost to the end of the curb without hitting the sand. And that's actually a great way to maximize your racing line. And that's how he probably got a Purple Sector 1. But unfortunately,
actually takes that Sector 1.
Oh, AG. That's great. That's great.
Oh, this is actually turning out to be really interesting. Oh, he messes up the last corner. It's not gonna be an improvement. No.
Aww.
That's actually
P5 still is good.
Yep. Agent Capitano with the yellow sector. Hopefully it's not enough. Or hopefully it is enough to that's Star Project User talking about something. Anyways, as Agent Capitano rounds the final corner, can he keep it on the line? Yes, he can. As he thunders to the line, is it enough? No, it's not. Ashley stuff against the Purple Sector 2. What is this?
Let's go. This could be it. We might be seeing Seba going back to P2, P1. It's only a matter of time before we see that happening.
Yep. If he could actually do it.
Mommy. Green Sector 1.
Oh, it's not an improvement either. It's not enough.
Not enough.
Oh, man, it's just untouched.
That is really great. As we are nearing the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute remaining. That is 60 seconds. That means we're going to be seeing all these drivers just showing their best, just throwing everything they have to possibly get as much time as they can. Because with 48 seconds remaining, you're going to want to make sure that this lap is the lap. You don't want to end up being in, let's say, below the top 10. If you are a top 10 runner, you got to give it your all. And we can see a lot of people with green sectors now. We have Alex Sinha. A lot of green sectors there, but not enough to improve.
Yes. And actually, what's happening? Everyone who was fast in the start of the season is just not catching up to Lonzan. Is it something about his driving style? Actually, Actually, as I mentioned that, Eric goes up to P4.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think, yep, that is the KR yellow card. As qualifying is now finished. Nero is done with his, as we see others try to complete their laps. Agnes in P7, Matt in P6, AG in P5, Eric P4, Seva P3, Mummy in P2, and I think that's pole position for Lomzan.
That's really amazing. That is his first career podium, first career pole rather, in Ion GT3 Season 3. So that's amazing for Lomazan, team owner of Luxor Competition. That is quite an amazing sight to see. Oh, what a qualifying indeed, Dom.
Yes, indeed. Pole position. Oh, wait. Actually, as we say this, Lomazan goes improvement into his Sector 1. If he can improve on him this time, then it'll be insane. But I don't think he needs to, because so far, he's got provisional pole.
That's really amazing. And I gotta say, that's quite an impression he has laid out there today.
Indeed, because I think this is Project's first ever pole position this season. If I can recall correctly. Actually, he does go faster! Oh my god,
wow.
We're Sector 3!
That was just impressive indeed, Dom. I mean, imagine this, 6 laps only, he was able to solidify pole position here in the British Grand Prix, and Seva, the championship leader, had to take 12 laps just to solidify P3. That is quite an amazing debut in GT3 for the Expo team owner of Luxor Competition. Man, Lomazan is the man. Let's go.
Indeed. Actually, did he compete last season? I feel like he did. Let me just go through the results. I'm just check, because I'm curious myself. That's Korea. Nope. I don't think he competed last season. So yeah, a very good job for him in his debut season, and hopefully he does a good job in the race.
Really, that's really sick to see. Amazing. Just really astonishing, man.
Yes. Actually, we have a replay of the Prix here, going through that long right-hander, and just, going very wide, and just clogging the curve a bit. That could have lost some time for him. But yeah, very good job from Lomzan, very good job from Mummy, and very good job from Seva. They'll be starting on the top 3 in the sprint race, which is where you want to be, because, you know, collisions. In case anyone doesn't know, we are doing 2 races today. First is the sprint race, which will be with collisions after a couple laps. Then afterward will be the feature race, which is just the normal main race. Alright. And we shall get started right now.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once more to Ion Racing. This is the British Grand Prix in GT3. Today, we are here at Lacedown International Airport Circuit, and we have just finished quite an amazing qualifying session with Lomazan, team owner of the Luxor Competition, in pole position for today's race. This was quite an amazing impression that he has laid on his debut. And then again, I am joined by the one and the only, the team owner of Hoshi Shirogane. Please welcome Indominus Rex 0225.
Hello, RCS. Yes, what a wonderful day for racing today. As we're now here at Lacedown Airfield, as actually everyone is coming out of the pits right now. Lonzan on pole position with Mummy in P2, followed by Seva, Eric, AG, Just Matt, Agonies, Epic Noob, Wolfram Greg, and Blue Sonic rounding up the top 10. It's going to be an amazing day for today. We're going to have some sprint races and a we already done qualifying. And we will do the race right afterward. So join us today on this incredible race today as we head down now to the track.
All right. But we have this huge lineup here of 19 drivers, 19 talented drivers that will be racing today. And like what you have said, Dom, the sprint race is up next, and we have collisions. Man, talk us through collisions. What are your thoughts on collisions, Dom?
Collisions will be very hard for the drivers today, especially because of the vision lag. They'll definitely have a big struggle trying to fight against other drivers, since they won't be able to pinpoint accurately get their location. They'll probably receive some lag and may bump into them, causing them to drop positions.
That is true.
Yep, as I know from F2, it's gonna be very hard to try to go past people in these collision races. So you really gotta try to pass them when you know they're in for a perfect attack.
That's true, that's true. I remember this one time in Expo, I just saw somebody ahead of me. The next thing I knew, I already bumped into the guy, and then we both crashed. And that was not a good debut. It was my first and last race in Expo, and that's exactly how horrendous collisions are. So I can actually feel the same thing you're talking about, F2 right there.
Yes, and it's gonna be very hard for the drivers today, but definitely the future race will be easier for them in terms of seeing people and not worrying about passing them, because, well, there's not gonna be any collisions.
That's right, that is right. And I think the feature race will be over 20 laps compared to the sprint race, which is usually below 20. So we're gonna be seeing the strategies be involved here.
Yes, it's mainly a no-stopper for this race, since you don't want to stop with such short laps. You just don't want to lose that time, unless something bad happens to your tire wear, either getting knocked off or dragged.
Correct. You gotta make sure you know your strategies here. That's why we have the engineers. And these NGs will be guiding their drivers throughout the race. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the row racing league, to the row racing scene rather, we have this huge group of people that will be working on each team, and that's what we call the engineers, as well as their team owners. They will be providing the strategies for the drivers in each race, because without engineers it can be hard for the drivers to manage their tires, to know when to go to the pit stop, and everything else follows.
Yes, sir. We're gonna see some brilliant racing today with Lonzan in pole position, and everyone else. Oh, as we're being told, all personnel off the grid. That means we're gonna start soon.
Oh wow, I guess the sprint race is about to begin. Oh, alright. It's already that soon?
Collides on lap 3. That's usually when it starts, because as any sprint race I'm in, they always started on lap 3. The collisions. They're now telling us to jump out and back in. Oh, it's actually going to be 9 laps.
Oh wow.
That is
9 laps.
Fairly short.
Well, it's a sprint race, as they say. This is the legit sprint, 9 laps only.
Alright. Alright. As we get down now, everyone has jumped out and jumped back in. Hopefully everything goes right in the start.
Okie dokie. So this is the part where we start feeling the tensions and the nervousness the drivers start to feel, because any moment now, the lights would start to come out. And that means all eyes are on you. Your teams will be looking at you. You're driving on track, so if you're a driver, you gotta make sure you do your best.
Speaking of lights, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Now it's go, 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 pedal to the metal as Lomzan gets a good start. It's followed by Seva and Mummy as Mummy actually drops down to position. Seva got with that great start as now he's fighting for Lomzan for the first position as we head down now to turn 2. Oh. Well,
Wow, yeah, that is quite an action in the beginning right there, Dom. But I guess from this point of view, Lomazan now has Seva in front of him. But then again, we may not be sure here because we're talking about vision lag. But
it seems like Seva is actually in the lead.
Yes, that could be the thing right now.
Mummy is very close behind, followed by Lomzan and Eric. Yes, Seva's in the lead, followed by Mummy and Lomzan with Agent Capitana right behind him as he goes onto the gravel and just absolutely slides around. You don't want to do that. No, sir. You will have no grip and you will fall behind like he has.
Yes, that is correct. But then again, take note here, Seva is now 2 tenths ahead of his nearest rival Mummy, and Lomazan is now 3 tenths behind of Seva. So that is what we call Seva's absolute phenomenal start here.
Just Matt and Augenes actually shared a position for a minute as Just Matt just straps ahead of Augenes with only a few hundreds separating them.
That was quite an amazing sight indeed.
And yep, apparently Seva was sandbagging now as he's 6 tenths ahead of Lomzan and seems to be going further every position, every sector.
Yes, that is right.
He's just gone
6 tenths. Imagine this, 6 tenths of a second, and now it's actually 1 second ahead of Mummy, his closest rival Seva, with 3 purple sectors. Quite a splendid first lap for the championship leader right now, KR Racing's very own Seva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the 9.
Quite a long name he has there.
Yes.
Can he pull out a long gap in this sprint race? I think he can.
There could be a lot of different possibilities indeed, Dom.
Yep. I actually just got a little lag there for a bit, but that was just me. Anyways, as we head down now to the first sector, as we cross that line, Mummy still holding P2, followed by Lomzan, Agent Capitana, Eric, then Augenes. Epic actually goes ahead in P7. Jesmad falls down to P10 with Blue Sonic falling up to P9 and Wolfung Greg at P8.
Wow, we have one Craig Racing driver right now in the grid today, and we have Greg, the very own team owner for Craig Racing, holding on to that P8 for points. Amazing.
Yes, Wolfung Greg was going into the season with very high expectations, and I think he's living up to them very well, trying to get some decent points for the team, as he's basically carrying Craig GT3 right now.
Oh, yes. Talk about literally carrying the team. He's the only Craig Racing driver in the grid.
Oh yes, I remember having that in another series.
Oh yes, Craig is almost everywhere in Ion.
Yes, almost everywhere, should we say. Not in FE.
Oh.
That's the only series they need to get in, if I remember correctly. Collides turn on in 5 seconds. 5.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
3, 2, and 1 as they turn on any second now. Yes, there. And now, who is going to get caught out? Wolfung Greg, and he gets caught out? No, he doesn't. It's just me. Oh, that's Blue Sonic
right,
Jet!
But he hasn't moved.
Blue Sonic Jet has been caught out. He has been knocked into the car. Into a car and has spun off into the gravel.
Oh no!
That's
horrendous.
Sector 1. I am stuttering on my own words here. As we head into Sector 2, Lomzan with that purple Sector 1. Could he steal the fastest lap here? We have no idea.
Yes, that is right. There is this sense of feeling that you will not know who's going to come out in front. We're talking about Seva, who just set a yellow sector, meaning he has to defend the previous fastest lap, which was now taken by Lomazan, who actually gets a yellow sector, 6 tenths now to Seva. So any moment there could be a change by the end of Sector 3.
Yes, that is indeed. Followed by Eric in P4, followed by Epic Noob in P5. People are trying to stretch a gap between them, trying to keep up. But it seems like the collisions are taking people just... Oh! That's just Matt! He spun! He spun, hitting Wolfung Greg in the Craig!
Oh no! Man, that was quite Not a good thing to see for. Oh, I think he gets hit again by one of the Shark Racing
Oh no!
vehicles.
This is what we mean by collisions will caught out drivers. Just Matt has fallen down now into P15, I think.
Oh,
From
no.
P7 on the grid, I think.
That is sad to see, but I think Just Matt has the ability to possibly get back and get more points here. The recovery drive that he has been having over the past 4 races was intense as we see one of the Dakota Racing vehicles spin.
Who is... What's that? Lettuce on the wet! Lettuce on the wet is gone!
Lettuce. Oh no.
As we actually saw Seva over here try to weave around, try to lose some of that slipstream from Lowenstein behind. I think it's working out for him, and he's currently holding on to that lead. If Lowenstein ever gets close to Seva, he needs to be very careful. He needs to at least push Seva into doing a mistake or running wide or something like that. He needs to take advantage of a mistake in order to pass him.
Yes, but with Seva's consistency here, Dom, just imagine, there could be little to no chances that Seva would be just giving that position back to Lomazan, knowing that Seva
speaking of which, Adrian Capitano has been taken out! Oh, and it collects Alex!
He's now back on track, but oh no, that was quite not a... that's not something he wants to see.
By his teammate, Blue Sonic Gen, Alex Hino has been just hit off. Oh, that is...
He's now off the gravel now. Oh no, the collisions are really intense here in the sprint race. Lap 5 out of 9, just imagine this. We still have a lot of things to see.
Yes, indeed we do. Epic Noob has apparently managed to slip his way through Agnes and Eric and is now in P4. Unless one of the top 3 makes a mistake, he is solidified into P4.
We have 4 more laps remaining. Oh, I think... Oh wow, just for a moment there, Alex Sinha could have spinned again, but good thing he kept his composure and maintained himself on the track. Very smooth now.
Yes, as Agnes is attacking Eric, he goes around the outside, just trying not to collide with him, and he does a good job doing that. You do not want to slam back into the back of someone, or else it will not be good for either of you.
Yeah, that is true. Nobody wants to get spinned out of this race. Oh, please no.
No, nobody wants to do that. Lothar Greg's putting himself into P7 as he's noticed down the inside of Agnes. Has he done it? He's sort of through. We can't see the leg. Oh, Agnes gets slammed into the wall. Oh, that's them out. That's them tangling with each other. They have both crashed into the wall. Oh, that is not what you want to do.
And that is what happens when there's collisions, and we don't really know, considering everybody here has different connections, different nets, different pings. Anything can happen. You would be just like a car's length ahead from your enemy, but then you would crash onto him because of these collisions.
Yes, Lothar Greg falling down now to P8. As of now, Tempe makes his way up to P6. That's very good for the valid driver of Advent Racing. Agnes, his teammate, right behind him. It's very odd for me to see 2 separate cars.
Yeah.
It's very, very odd. But
it's actually a unique sight to see.
Yes. It could be just to the personal taste of the drivers. If it's faster for them to be on the Valor or on the Dragonite, they choose.
That's true. That's true.
It could be actually a tactical advantage if you want to get the maximum performance out of your guys' cars.
Oh, yes. Well, meanwhile, let's go back to the front runners here. As you can see here, Dom Seva is now 1.17 seconds ahead of Lomazan. Earlier, previously, this was just a matter of 8 tenths, 6 tenths, and now it has increased to 1.7 seconds.
Lomazan gets passed by Mummy. Lomazan has made a mistake from the pole sitter running down the order. Is he just making mistakes? That is
not a good sight. But then again, we are still 6 laps into the race.
That is the wet falling down. Oh no, everyone's just crumbling under the collisions.
Oh yes. Talk to me about it, man. That's like something that could really deteriorate a driver's chance of winning.
But the top 10, I think, gets flipped around. So if Nero keeps his position here, he'll be good for pole position in the feature race.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut right there, but I believe Alex Sinha has just disconnected from the race. He's
Yes,
no
he
longer
has.
in the race.
Yes,
Oh no.
that's Alexino. Has he rage quit or has he disconnected? We may never know.
Could be a disconnect. But really unfortunate for him and his team.
Yeah. Actually, people on the stream chat is being very, very naughty right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do not want it. You do not want to be like this guy right here.
Oh please. That's sad.
You may
Anyway.
want to get someone.
Oops! You might want to see this, Dom. The gap between Seva and Mummy has now shrunk. It's now
Yes.
8/10 now.
8 tests separating each driver, P1 to P3. I can't speak because this is just. This is
So exciting,
stunning.
yes. Yes.
This is so stunning. 0.8 seconds separate each driver. Seva with a gap between Mummy of 0.8 and Mummy with a gap to Lomzin of 0.8. That's just incredible. That's we had. Look at that line of cars just thundering down the main straight into the first corner. Oh,
Yes.
that gap
Oh,
has
man.
actually gone down now to 0.5.
Oh, Mummy is flying over here.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do not want to crash into the person ahead or behind, because like they said, it would just not be good for you. As we actually see Mummy here sliding. Oh, Lone's in his curb.
Yeah, he hit the curb right there.
You do not want to hit the curb. That will just lose you tons of speed and time. And oh, actually, as I mentioned that, Wolfgang has managed to find his way up to P6. As Tepi has fallen down now. H.E. Capadonna right behind. I don't think he wants to get past him down the straight unless he knows for sure that he's slower. Because they're around the same speed heading into this corner. That's just very... Wolfgang actually dropping back a bit.
Oh yes, 1.8 seconds now.
Yep, it used to be 0.9 seconds, but now it's 1.8. As Mummy is right on the attack
0.7.
of Seva. Seva would
Mummy's
usually be running away with this probably in like 8 seconds
no.
right now. But he's not. It's been a constant
typically,
battle.
if he has the hards, yeah. I think it's tire wear here because it's already 8 laps with soft tires. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't even
as we
survived
see
that
from-
long in Iron Racing.
Yes, as we see from Mummy, he's just sliding a lot. As Seva goes wide! Seva goes wide! He's gonna try to attack, but Mummy just can't get past him. He knows it may bottle his chance of a podium here if he tries to go for that.
Yeah, that's true. And just imagine this, 4/10 of a second now, separating these two drivers. Mummy is like, hey, that's my position. I'ma get it from you, Seva.
Yes, we're actually on the final lap. I forgot to mention here. This is gonna be crucial if they're gonna try something here.
Onto this long straight now. This is the runway of the airport. And as they break onto the 50-meter mark, who's gonna come out in front here?
It's still Seva holding his position as it stands. You know, I feel like without vision lag, Seva would be a very good defender.
That is true.
And
But then
Mummy
again-
here as well, because he's just taking all these attack lines, just trying to go down the inside, but then doesn't. See, actually, right there, right now, he's just looking on the inside, but just doesn't do it, because he knows.
Yeah.
He know. Actually, we're coming up to a back bunker here. Oh, could Seva possibly get hampered up by it? Could Mummy find his way through? Well, let us see if we head on to the penultimate corner. Wolfzand actually gets bumped a bit, but he manages to keep it on the track as we cross now to the final corner. Seva that's going to win the sprint race here at Britain. Oh, with Mummy not that far behind at P4 or P2. I mean by 0.4 second gap. Epic dude. Epic Noob in P4. Oh, has
Oh, those uglies!
Everyone is
Oh,
crashing.
not the one! It's Greg!
Everyone is just crashing into the. Everyone is just crashing now as they cross the line.
That was
Blue Sonic Jet.
intense, man.
Blue Sonic Jet has managed to steal Nero's P10 and will now take pole in the feature race.
That's
Oh,
wow, what an amazing sprint race.
There goes somebody in the shark racing. That's
Oh,
actually
no.
his name, somebody 63. As we're now on board with Jess. Yep, I think that's one of the. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
really, really
I'm looking at the stream
fantastic
and
race.
I'm delayed a bit. Yep. But yep, Blue as I think top 10 is reversed for the sprint race, so
Yes,
Or
we
the-
have a
yep, for the feature race now, it will be on pole position. Blue Sonic Jen, followed by Tempe, AG, Eric, Lilfun Greg, Alganist, Epic, Lomsan, Mummy, and Seva rounding up that top 10.
yeah, and just imagine this: the Froge has gotten the win
Froge.
again here in Great Britain. So that's quite a fantastic, consistent driving event there by Seva, 1, 2, 3, and so on. He has just remained consistent throughout the race, defended really well from Mummy, and solidified that P1. Oh, and Mamu actually just crosses the line there and almost flips.
Yep, Moo, that's short racing, 100 seconds behind. That's not that good. I don't think you want to do that. The
Anyway,
short racing livery looks really good, to be honest. I quite
yes,
like it.
really beautiful. Blue, black, and white colors. When you combine them, it creates an amazing multitude of colors.
Yes, we see a lot of blue and white cars here. Pro Drive, Uprise, Meme Racing, KR.
AR Racing,
Yep.
previously Valor. Well.
Yeah.
This is the point in the race where we sort of, let's say, rest for a bit, before the feature race. The drivers here, they would probably speak with their teams and try to coordinate on a possible strategy, choose which tires to start off, and then just go forth and race well until the end of the feature race. So, Dom, here in the feature race, we're going to see a lot of different strategies, a lot of different tactics. What do you think would be the lap, that people would start pitting?
I would say, I haven't done data runs specifically, but I would start to guess at around lap. Well, it would probably just be. It would be based on how many laps is on the feature race, and I'll try
that's
to
true,
give
that's
and I'll try to give my personal advice from there. But I would say around the halfway mark or the 75% mark, because that's where you want to.
Yes.
Because if you're starting on hards, then that's where you want to pit on the 75% mark. So you just go onto that softs and just blister the lap times. Or if you're starting on softs, you should probably start pitting at around lap 10, say.
Oh, because of the tire wear, of course. So yeah.
Yep. Tire wear here is.
Actually.
Oh.
So
Yep,
there's
28
let's start
laps.
now. All right.
Yep.
All right.
So, yep, I would say around lap 18 for hards, and then lap 10 for. Oh! Wolfsand is dragging his teammate AZ7 down the pit lane!
What happened? Oh no!
That
That's
is
what they
not
call
good for the
teamwork.
Just giving the car a little tow. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just a little tow.
Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, so what do you think? What do you think is the most ideal tire compound that the drivers should begin with in a race like this?
I would say, just seeing from other strategies from other leagues that I'm in, I would say you want to start on the hardest compound first. I would say just trying to hold that heavy fuel load so you don't have as much tire wear and you could just keep it going along. Then when you have those little fuel left, go onto softs and gain those seconds back. You'll be blistering and may get the fastest lap.
That is true. I see that insight right there. Now, personally, for me, I don't really know which one's best. So, first thing comes into my mind, go soft. But I guess your insight provides more detail to it.
If pit stops took no time, everyone would have gone soft, soft, soft.
I think that's actually a doable thing, considering the speed. People want speed here, honestly.
Yes, if this was the 1950s and there was no pit lane speed limit, then yeah, that would probably be the strategy. Actually, now that I remember, there was no pit lane in the 50s. So yeah, but yeah.
Alright, I see. True. There are a lot of different, strategies going on here, and you do have a point. Going on with the hards first and then softs afterwards. But SSS soft seems pretty fun. That'll be nice.
I may do that a lot in IFR just to practice my pace.
Oh, nice. Really fantastic.
But speaking of IFR, you can actually go play it in Roblox right now in the description below, which also has the Ion Discord. So you may want to join that as well.
The new Ion Formula Racing 2021 update has just dropped early on this week. If you have not seen it yet, you are living under a rock. I'm just joking. You should definitely check it out, people. Fantastic update. And we have a new game pass as well. You should definitely check that out.
New game passes, new tracks, new cars, new everything.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we don't really have a new UI compared to on the cars, but yeah. Everything else is new.
I see. New everything else is new. Very smart.
New almost everything.
Nice. That's true. Beautiful tracks as well, like Hungary and New Zealand.
Yep, those are the two new added tracks. The New Zealand one in Formula E and the Hungary track for which we'll actually have later on this season.
Oh yeah, that's great.
My
I'd
personal,
like to see,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
My personal experience on the track, you may want to do a very high downforce setup since there are those tight S's that you want to go through in the middle of the track, and there are not that big straights. So personally, you want to go for a high downforce setup.
I see.
Actually,
really insightful.
Yep. Well, during my race, I actually did a understeer setup to counteract the bumps.
Oh.
Yep.
What happened?
While you saw all this crash out due to their oversteer setup, I kept it with an understeer setup, just flying through the S's over there. But in the other corners, it was a bit difficult to keep up.
Well, I don't know if I'll even survive Hungary with a bad setup. Anyway,
I don't
you never know.
I don't think you would survive one lap.
Oh no, one setup. Oh no, that's really dangerous.
Oh no. Anyways.
All right, here we go.
Personal off the grid. Do you want to?
The feature race is about to begin.
Yes, sir. Actually, let me just check some stuff here. As they're telling everyone to probably jump in and out, as per usual.
And we have B guys.
Yes, legendary B guys. Yep, there he is. Jump in and out. That's what we want to do.
As
there you go. All the drivers. Now it's on the
let's go.
Yep. All of their names popping up on the leaderboard. As we actually have not a lot of drivers. 18.
19 only. There should be 19 drivers. Where's the other?
Actually, as we go to the lights.
2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, people. And it's time to race for the feature here in the Great Britain Grand Prix, as we have actually Blue Sonic Gen in temporary pole right now as he proceeds on to turn 1, followed by TempyX in the Toyota racing outfit. AJ Capadonna is in P3 trying to go secure the P2 spot over TempyX, and the rest of the pack is behind the line.
Yes, I actually do want to correct you there. It is actually Advent Racing, if I remember correctly.
Oh, my bad. Yes.
Yes.
Toyota Advan.
Yes, the Toyota AU is the one that Silver is driving. That's the Toyota Second Racing ballot. As Mummy, there's a lot of people getting purple sectors. Just Matt, Mummy, Seva, Epic New, AG Capadonna, and Blue Sonic Gen, and that holding up to P1 incredibly.
That's actually fantastic right there, yeah. 6/10 ahead of AG Capadonna right now. Quite amazing driving to solidify that position at the first lap of the feature race.
Actually, he extended more. Now it's 7/10.
Oh, let's go.
If he could just hold on to it and just bang in those laps, he could see himself into a very good position. Even I say first, if he could do that well.
And yes, this is Meme Racing's very own Blue Sonic Gen.
Yes, unless Seva somehow manages to fly his way through the pack on those hards.
Oh, I think he's getting 2 purple sectors. Oh, let's go.
Yep.
4/10 ahead.
Yep, just Matt now holds the fastest lap. Blue Sonic Gen with all purple sectors, but that was because he was out in front. I actually have to go attend something real quick. Arceus, you may do yourself.
No problem. Let's go. Sure. Alright, people, so we're in lap 2 of the race. This is how fast time actually flies here. We have a total of 28 laps for the feature race. And right now, Blue Sonic Gen 4/10 ahead of AG Capadonna. That is quite some amazing defensive driving right there by the Meme Racing driver. Meme Racing's very own Blue Sonic Gen keeping that P1 position really nice and solidified. And followed by AG Capadonna in Uprise Motorsports trying to go prey on the leader and saying, that's gonna be my position soon, Blue Sonic Gen. You gotta go watch over. And 10PX, meanwhile in P3, just a 10th behind of AG Capadonna, but still has the energy nonetheless. We gotta go wait to see as we change now because we have a 2/10 second gap that is separating AG Capadonna and Blue Sonic Gen here. There could be a possible overtake in the following few turns, and 10PX is just 6/10 behind of Blue Sonic Gen, and it's really close to Epic Noob as well. Seva, the earlier winner, is now at P7, 1 second ahead of the leader. Now take a look at this, people. Quite a fantastic drive. All these drivers are actually maintaining their positions as we hit the lap 3 of this race. 5/10 now separate Blue Sonic Gen and AG Capadonna. Man, Meme Racing is going really amazing here, leading the race for 3 laps in a row. Oh, if actually you can take a look here, people, we have Mummy getting a purple sector 3. That is 7/10 ahead, actually, no, behind of Blue Sonic Gen, but still, Mummy is known to be a great recovery driver. You've seen him drive in various leagues, and he can most definitely apply that experience in this race. Seva 1.7 seconds behind of AG Capadonna. But any moment now, there could be a change because earlier Blue Sonic Gen was on the lead. And now AG Capadonna is on the lead. Will Blue Sonic possibly get P1 again? Because right now they're both tied for position 2. And anything can happen. Mummy right now is just directly behind of these 2 gentlemen. You can see that AG Capadonna and Blue Sonic Gen are side by side as they all proceed to this heartbreaking zone 50-meter mark right there. Let us see Blue Sonic Gen attempts to get the lead here, but Mummy is on the second, trying to get that position. Oh wow, you have to just appreciate the driving of these 3 drivers. Blue Sonic Gen, AG Capadonna, and Mummy are all close together. It's just being separated by less than 3/10 of a second. Fantastic driving by the top 3 runners. Okay, here we go, approaching lap 4 now. Mummy is in the let's say the position to possibly overtake Blue Sonic Gen because that is just 0.06 of a second behind of the leader right now. Mummy, Uprise Motorsports' very own driver, is followed by his teammate AG Capadonna behind him by just 0.4 of a second. This could be a P2 and P3 for Uprise at this early part of the race. But actually, great stuff there by Blue Sonic Gen to maintain that position. Just Matt has now gotten the fastest lap of the race so far. Earlier, Just Matt had an unfortunate start, but he is making up for it. AG Banana purple sector 1. That could be because of the slipstream that he had previously. That is now one-tenth of a second ahead of Mummy. This is now a 1-2 for Uprise Motorsports. Meme Racing's very own Blue Sonic Gen has dropped down to P3, but that is still a good position by the driver nonetheless.
Hello, I am now back. You might as...
let's go.
Yes. Get me affiliated and up to speed. What has happened so far?
Oh, well, you have seen here that AG Abadana and Mami, drivers for Uprise Motorsports, have taken 1-2 in the race right now, and Blue Sonic Gen is in P3.
That's 1, 2, 3 for the outfit themselves. Meme Racing and Uprise are basically run by the same owner. Around, yeah. Actually, AZ down in P12. Wolf and Greg into P11, Seva not doing so hot in P10. I guess it's just those hards not having the tactical advantage they need just yet. I point out, just yet.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Bobby and AD share the same. They share the same position.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing earlier, I gotta tell you, Dom. Both of those drivers are just side by side, and they could not just, give the position to the owner. To the other. Oh my goodness.
to the we just breaking
Who's
news
the owner?
now.
My bad.
Breaking news now the Uprise driver is the Uprise. No, I got it confused. Anyways, AG Capitan now leading, followed by Mubby and Just Matt taking over that P3 Blue Sonic Gen, now down to P4. There are no Team Mortis as far as I could tell in Uprise, as they're battling it out for that P1 spot. But actually, I point out, they're on the softs.
Yes.
Most of these front runners up here are on soft.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well,
right.
man, is actually on the hards. And he's keeping up.
Oh, let's go. That's amazing.
So, if they heard my strategy, then we know what they're doing.
Starting with hards first and then softs. Oh, this is Dom's master plan. The master plan of Dom is being in effect here. Oh my goodness.
I wish I had master plans.
Oh no.
If I had some big outfit in the far future, maybe.
Oh, far future. Ooh, let's go.
Yes,
I'm hinting to a possible league entrance by Dom.
Nah. But I've really been trying to get myself into some leagues here. GT3 is the first one with Toji Shiragani. I have the Formula Division up and ready to go, but we just sadly just don't have the funding because as
Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure almost everyone knows in Ion, you gotta pay big time to get into F1. As Blue Sonic Gen goes over the curb and spins out!
Oh no! That is, oh man, Blue Sonic Gen was really doing well over the previous 6 laps, and unfortunately for that slight mistake,
down now
he's
to
down.
P13.
Oh man.
Oh, that is rough. That is rough. I mean,
But
if
despite so, Dom, we have to appreciate he has done really well to maintain that lead over the past laps. That is something that not everyone can do, so props to Blue Sonic Gen and Meme Racing.
Yes, they definitely have. Oh, woo, that's lettuce with the wet. Getting a bit tricky over there with the curbs. You do not want to touch those yellow curbs, or else you will bump and basically die.
Oh no, that's really sad, man.
Oh,
actually, yeah. To think of those sausage curves, they're actually really dangerous. If you jump on them, you will jump and you'll get yeeted off.
Yes, you will. You will literally get yeeted off if you're coming there at like what 200 miles per hour. You will fly over the fence basically. As Moby takes over the lead
Oh, that
of
reminds.
Agent Capitana.
Oh, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Uprise now is having a battle in the lead, separated by 8/10 of a second around the airport of Lacedown. That's quite an amazing showdown here.
I would love to see some sort of multi-map 21 stuff going into here. Momzan rounding up the podium position. Agent Capitana trying to swerve around. I'm guessing trying to break that slipstream as now Agent Capitana drops down and now is fighting with Momzan for P2.
Oh yeah, Lomozan is just directly behind of AJ Capadon. In any moment now he could possibly get that lead. The Russian driver is really, really fantastic on those hard compounds.
Oh, that's Agent Capitana going wide! Oh, he hit the grapple trap and now is gone.
Don't worry, there's still a lot of laps to go. 20 more laps. We could still see AJ Capadona back in the front. Lomozan now, P2.
Yes, we could definitely see that. Who knows, they may get the overcut, or if ProDrive could get the undercut. Or vice versa. I don't know. I forgot the definition. And I'm actually getting word from the streamer here that I accidentally said something else that I did not mean to say, and I'm completely sorry. Anyway, Mommy leads with Lomzan taking over that P2 position, and Agent Camadonna P3, followed by Matt not far behind, and Eric in P5.
Oh, I see.
Trevor not
right
making
now,
up that many positions. He's stuck at P9.
Oh yeah.
We would see him fighting with what? P4 right now, I would say, because that's where the softs try to.
We have no idea.
It could just
maybe
be
maybe Seb's trying to save his tires.
Or Seb was just lacking. Seb got caught lacking.
I mean, you can't be wrong. I mean, that could be a factor. But you know, he could possibly just be saving his tires so that, you know, for the future. He's saving for the future, technically, if you put it in this sense. Trying to save those for the later parts of the race.
But unlike in economics, tire wear doesn't inflate.
Oh no!
What?
That is true. Really insightful. Applause. It does not
breaking
inflate.
discovery. A breaking discovery.
Yeah.
Just tell the streamer here, just please stop talking. But anyways, now it's P1 with the uprise on Mummy with Agent Capadonna and P3. I think this may be on course to be Mummy's first win in Ion GT3. If I call it.
Let's go! Mummy has really been doing well in a lot of different leagues, and getting this victory here would definitely mean a lot to him and to the team and to Ion GT3.
Yes, if Mummy could win Ion France, the Ion France race, and then go on to win in another Le Mans race and IndyCar, then that would mean it would technically be a road racing triple crown. I've heard some people have done that, like Dakar. Actually, Agent Capitan has dropped down. He's now dropped down behind Eric and just Matt. Oh no, what has happened to his tires? Is it just gone? I think it's just gone. This is he's
spinning now, and he's along
like
with
I predicted.
Just
At
Matt.
lap 10, everyone on the sauce coming in now, just as I predicted. How did I do that? I have no idea.
Let's go. Yeah, this is the Dom master plan we're talking about here, Dom. You see, both of the front runners, like you've said, have actually pitted for new tires, and they started off with softs.
I have not predicted that.
Oh, I mean, never mind. You didn't.
Could they be doing what we said? A soft?
No.
If so, then.
Revelation.
If so, If so, this could possibly cost them a
What?
win. But Eric and Lozan with the hearts now in the top. Alganese in P3, then Tempe, his teammate, Epic Dude, then Seva, then Phone Greg, then Soft Bobby, and Matt in P9, also on softs. Oh no. Also Indica Bono on softs. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think they can stretch it out for 18 laps.
They need to either pit again after 10 laps, maybe. But right now, Seva is chilling.
Yeah. Oh, did I see something there correctly?
Sure.
No, that was just me. That was just me. I thought Eric has spun, but that was just me.
Aww.
Well,
he's doing really well.
Some good action.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do we see? Oh, I think. Yep, that's Epic Dude coming into the pits now. What tire is he on? Why is he pitting so early on the hards?
I think he wants to get a new set of soft tires. Epic Dude, Epic Noob is actually doing his best right now to get more positions.
I feel like I want to ban Project User, but I can't because I have no mod perms.
Oh no. Oh, take a look at this Dom Mummy getting purple sector 3.
Yep. I was just about to comment on that. Mummy with that
purple
sector 3. That,
fantastic.
Actually, I totally forgot about this. GT3 has refueling.
Oh yeah.
Could that be playing into why people are pitting so early?
Oh, possibly for new fuel. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If so, then that is just a sad strategy on them. As Mummy is now fighting with Seva, Sir Seva. As Longzip with the commanding lead, but followed by Eric, 4 seconds down. As we settle now into the race.
Seva is now 10% of fuel left.
Oh, Seva has to pit like in the next 2 laps.
Perhaps so.
Because if he has 10%, it just won't make it. I know because I've done a few hot laps on the track, and I know it can't go past 2 laps. As Alganese and Tempe are diving into the pits. Why are people going so early? Maybe it's because the hearts just don't last that long. Probably so, because of all the high-speed corners just dragging those tire wear down.
Yeah, perhaps so. And now they have gone out with hard tires, so that's another set of tires, I think, going away until the end.
If they could manage their tires very well, I think so.
Possibly.
Bombs and with that huge chunk of lead, Eric closing the gap a bit. It went from 4.2 to 3.9.
It's really good to see for Lomazan 3 seconds ahead of Eric. And there could be a lot of things here now that we are nearing the halfway of the race. If Lomazan keeps his position, succeeds in his overcut, this could be a victory for the Russian driver.
Yes. Well, sadly for him to lose out of that, I think, podium position oh no, he actually did get podium, but to lose out on the win, very heartbreaking for him. He definitely could have achieved that if he didn't fall back so hard.
Correct.
And a lot of people were just called out. Actually, Eric dives into the pits.
Oh,
followed by
everyone's spitting now.
Bombs and going
Seva
for
is
that
still
long
here.
turn. If I help Pro Drive, I can never
go.
forgive myself. I know Pro Drive from multiple leagues before this one, so yeah, I have competed against them a lot.
Ooh, oh no. So we have competition here.
Yeah, high tension. High tension's real.
High tensions.
As Mummy closes the gap now to 10 seconds. Do you think he'll be able to do that?
Well, with, let's say, 15 laps to go, anything is possible, but Lomazan, take note, he hasn't pitted. And
Yes.
he could go all the way until the end, or perhaps until lap 20, if he can get some soft tires and just call it a day. That could be possible.
Lomazan on 17% fuel with a 1-1 setup. Whoa.
Oh no. That's really effective for him so far.
We were joking about that earlier. Yeah, people seem to think that's a
That's
tactical
Ion
advantage.
F1.
Yes. But apparently in GT3, I think it's a tactical advantage.
Well, we are
I
not
think the
sure.
director-
Maybe,
I
for
think-
now.
I think the director should probably check up on that to make sure that it doesn't actually become such a big advantage, and that blue Sonic Jet, that's blue. He crashes again at that same corner. What a poor guy. He's just not having luck at that corner whatsoever. 7 with this purple sector too, though. So I just switched off.
Oh, here we go. Here
Sorry.
we go. There could be the catalyst here now. Seba's in
Ooh.
soft tires.
Mommy seems to be closing the gap to Lomzan by at least half a second per sector.
Oh, I see. Nomazan needs to step up his game. Because if it's about his tires, there's nothing he can do about it for now, but defend as much as he can and go back to the pits, get some new tires. Meanwhile,
Sadly-
Seva's probably saying, it's time for me to go back out there.
Yep. He wants to be up there to keep that championship hope alive as Lomzan rounds that long right-hander where we see Blue Sonic Dream crash 2 times this race. Once in the opening laps, and then another one just happened like 1 lap ago. 7 with the fastest sector 1. And Mummy has closed the gap now to 7.9 seconds. Ooh. This is interesting. Very interesting.
Well, that's really something to see, because knowing that Seba is now in his field with soft tires, he could begin his charge all the way up to P1 if he can, with just 14 laps left to go. Correction, 13.
Yep, as Lomzan crosses that line. And 7 now with a yellow sector. Will he be able to take that fastest lap despite it? Well, let's just see as he crosses the line. He rounds that final turn. Up behind a chain of cars of Epic, Temi, and Agonies, all fighting for P6. And 7 gets the fastest lap! He has done it.
Ooh, let's go.
So 7 will have that 1 extra point added to his championship. If he can hold it.
He has to be able to defend well. That the championship
Oh,
hopes.
and he sends one through the cars of Agonies, Tempe, and Epic as they're battling it now for P6. None of them giving themselves an inch of space. They really want that P6 and just to get that highest position as much as possible. 7 is now tied with Agonies in P7.
And Tempe as yeah, that's true. I remember Edge of Space. That's actually something about space.
Oh,
galactic.
Tempe spins! I think he hit the yellow curb.
Oh no!
He has spun and is now dropped down back in the pack. He is now, I think, in P9.
He's actually still in P9. And 7 now, purple sector 2.
Actually, I just want to, I'm just gonna ask Power here. Isn't there like different points, isn't there a different point system for GT3?
I believe it's...
What is the latest point position? I think like...
50?
Okay, thank you. Anyways, as Project researches that, as AZ7 disconnects, the Pro Drive car is gone. Oh, that is, oh no. That is not
We
good.
now have 2 DNFs, 2 disconnections in the race, and that is AZ7 and Alex Sinha. That's really unfortunate for the 2 drivers now. We're now down to 17 drivers in the grid.
Yes, we definitely do. As we get settled down in the race right now, we'll just wait until something interesting happens, really.
Anything can happen right now, honestly.
Yeah, anything can happen. Mommy closing that gap to Lowell's in 4.9 seconds now. I think this is where his tires start to drop off.
Oh no. Lomazan definitely needs to do something, either go to the pits and defend as much as he can. He's actually staying out. He's still staying out lap 16.
Yep. I'll get our information on Lomazan real quick. Well, Mzan on 7% fuel. He needs to pit soon.
Oh, he has to go get some new fuel. But this could be... He's trying to make the most out of his lead so far.
Yes, 4.3 seconds now separate the 2 drivers. As Mummy is just closing the gap with those soft tires.
Eric Capri steals the fastest lap.
AZ joins back, but he can't rejoin the race as he is now out.
Oh.
A big shame for him and ProDrive, but I mean, ProDrive have won in the top 3. So I'm guessing it's good for them for now.
Lap 17 out of 28, people, and we now have our top 3 has definitely changed. Because earlier it was 2 Uprise Motorsports, and now there's only 1 Uprise, and we have 1 ProDrive and a KR Racing in the top 3 runners. Harry Capri with the fastest lap of the race so far here. That is quite an amazing performance by the KR Racing driver, and we have lowly sneaky Ishan Racing actually jogging around the track.
Okay, thank you. So that means every point position now. Zan, P1, then Mummy, Eric, Just Matt, AG Capadonna, Seva, Organis, Epic, Temmie, Lettuce of the Wet, Blue Sonic Gen, Wolf and Greg, Vi Plummy, Someone 63, and then followed by Nero. Yes, the top 15 are point positions. That means Shark Racing in the points.
It's quite unfortunate for the 3 remaining drivers that won't make it to the points because there's only 18 drivers left. Actually, no, 17. If I'm not mistaken, 17 drivers. That means only 2 drivers. Am I right? No, actually 18. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, only 3 drivers will be out of the points here if that's the case.
Actually, just 2, since one of them DNF'd.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Well, say this really saves up fuel now because he's only on 3%.
Oh, he definitely has to go to the pits then.
Yeah, he needs to pit this lap or else he is basically screwed.
He's trying to make the most out of his car, and that is really evident as he is taking every limit that he can. He's gonna remain in that position 1 as much as he could, all the way until he pits, possibly next lap now.
Yes, indeed. Unless if Mummy can actually follow him into the pits, we could see some more interesting battle. There it goes, Lonson diving into the pits. Now Mummy takes the lead.
Right, we have 10 more laps remaining in this race, and Lomazan has given the lead back to Mummy, and Eric Capri is in P2. Just Matt has been promoted to P3. Wow. Right now in this race, Just Matt could be really happy. Oh, he goes into the pits.
Yep, just as you say that, he goes diving into the pits.
My apologies.
A lot of people are telling me to promote them for Roblox, and it's pretty funny to watch.
Oh no.
Like, I mean, one is a friend, a very, very good friend.
Nice.
Oh, actually, yeah, as someone pointed out, Eric has the fastest lap now.
That's right.
He is on the softs, so it would make sense that he would. Some people are wearing good clothing, like this Genjutsu bomber shirt, but I don't know. Oh, whoa! That's silver going onto the curbs. That's not good. You do not want to go onto those curbs, especially on that long right-hander, because you'll lose lots of speed and time going onto that long straight.
That's correct. I remember this just one time I hit the curbs in an IFR, you know, and I flew out the map. I don't know how that happened, how physics actually got involved in that thing.
Oh, Mummy dives to the pits. Eric takes the lead.
Oh, let's go. We have a KR now.
10 laps, with 10 laps, he needs to really push to try to get that P1 position back.
8 laps now.
I'm actually just gonna check right now just to see if they can actually make it on his tires.
Alright, and as you say that, Dom, both of the Uprise Motorsports have returned to the pits and they are now getting themselves a new set of tires. Remember the early strategy that they had. This could be soft tires if I am not mistaken. And yes, I think they just had softs.
What an incredible strategy here. This will be very interesting to see how it plays out.
My goodness, that was actually really impressive, because earlier we were just making fun of softs being an impossible circumstance, and it actually happened in this race. Amazing.
Very, very, very good. It's very interesting. Everyone going on different strategies. Lobzan with that, I think my first strategy with the hards to softs. And then apparently Uprise proved me wrong with the soft. As we see here, Just Matt on the totally Toyota AUZR car, totally. Just making fun of the people running this team. As Eric dives into the pits.
And Eric is now in the pits, yes. Oh, that means Olmazen is back to the lead, and Seva is in P2.
No, Seva is now diving into the pits. Mommy needs to make up 5 seconds in order to get that good, in order to get back up there.
Oh, this is interesting. Olmazen now is in the lead. He might be, right now in his mind, thinking that he should go all the way until the end, secure this victory for his team. Wow, this is fantastic.
Oh, this will be very interesting with 7 laps to go. Actually, I think 8 if you count this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. Seva is back to P7, but now he has a fresh set of soft rubber, so he can start charging in. Lomazan, meanwhile, softs as well.
Yep, they get green sector 1s.
Alright, this is really interesting, Dom. We're now seeing what could be an intense remaining few laps once they hit lap 25 or 26. Because all of these people have now finished their last set of pit stops, and that means they're just gonna go push all the way until the end. Lomazan with an incredible purple sector 2 here. Mummy steals that one. Yo, let's go.
Close down to 5 seconds. Oh, they really need to get going, and everyone is pushing their hardest. Lomazan trying to match the pace of Mummy if possible, or even go faster.
Fantastic, yeah. Lomazan now, still in P1, 5 seconds ahead of Mummy. Mummy is right there, we can already see him in the distance, and Mummy is about to cross the line. What will he get here? Green sector? No! It is yellow sector, 5.2 seconds, and now Eric Capery with the purple sector 3 gets the fastest of the race, 7.8 seconds behind of Lomazan. Yo, this is sick.
I'm afraid Eric already had the fastest lap before, but I think he improves on it. If not, then yeah. Argonis and Tempe diving into the pits once more.
Oh, let's see. This could be
A lot of
their
people are
final
going for
pit
a
stop.
two-stopper here. This has actually turned into a very interesting battle between the three soft runners for the entire race. But I think my strategy just worked out as planned. You cannot just make up 5 seconds. You cannot make up a lot of time on a fresh set of rubber, and if you already pitted, it's just you could possibly do it, but I don't think you can. Cause look, Mummy's dropping out, and I think it's a secured win for Lomzan if he continues on the pace.
Yes, I agree.
We don't have a lot to talk about as as none of them are closing a gap or further a gap. They're relatively the same pace.
Correct.
It's Mummy slowly losing time behind, and yeah.
Yeah, we're at this point that we're just actually just waiting to see who's gonna win because it's really intense here, Dom, and we just could not get our minds straight because of this amazing battle ahead of us.
Lomzan in Greece was not doing so well, not fighting for any points or barely any, but now he's fighting for the win.
Yes.
What a huge upturn in performance. If Mummy could
And
just...
now it's down to 5 seconds only. Mummy has gained 0.2 of a second. Oh no, this could possibly mean an overtake. Maybe.
I'm stressing out myself. I'm like biting my nails and everything. It's so stressful to just see this. I've honestly never seen anything this close in commentating. It's... This is gonna be very, very interesting as we're experiencing some chat lag a bit. As Lomzan loses it a bit, but manages to keep it on track. Lomzan has that extra top speed heading into now 5 laps remaining, if you count this one. Mummy with... Oh! Mummy has dropped down now by 0.4 seconds. That is looking good for the Russian driver, but not for Mummy. Oh, and happy past Greg. Look at that. The valid driver of Advent Racing now making it an 8-9 for Toyota Advent. Minus of the wet fighting with Blue Sonic Jen, who earlier this race had fallen back due to his crashes at the log right-hander before the second DRS straight. That's what I call it. Lomzan gets stuck behind some traffic of the shark racing of Moo and I think the Audi of Nero. Somebody 63 lying up ahead of P14. Sorry if I'm not commentating as much. Eric has managed to get past Mummy into P2. I think that's a win for Lomzan. So just all softs didn't work. There was a reason why. There was a reason why we made fun of that.
Yikes. But still, Mummy is in a good position to be in the podium today. So still, Still should
As
be
long
happy
as it doesn't,
smiles.
as long as it doesn't make any, as long as nothing happens to him.
And also, if I may add, ladies and gentlemen, right after this race we have Expo. So that means we're going to be witnessing another set of drivers that will be driving for this amateur series. They are the future champions of GT3. Everyone starts somewhere, so this is going to be Expo's time to shine. Right after GT3, so make sure that you stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and that'll be fun indeed.
Yes, I think there will be some people commenting at Expo, like British Kodo, if I remember correctly.
Let's go.
He was in the IEC commentary, doing very, very, very cheeky promotional stuff. As Eric manages to close the gap now to 4.8 seconds. It's now 4.6.
Ooh, he gets the fastest lap then again.
Has he improved on that? I have no idea, actually. We'll have to check on those times later after the race, just to see how much of time Eric has on his fastest lap. Mommy has now dropped down to P3. I don't think he had the pace when it counted. Lomzan? Definitely. He definitely had a hard time in the sprint race, but showed today that he has the pace to win a GT3 race. And it has shown today. Seva now up to P5 for that KRR Racing green.
But still, Seva is 22 seconds adrift off Lomazan now. And he definitely needs to step up just for the remaining 2 laps of the race.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lomazan will take a spot in the KRR seat next year.
Ooh, interesting. Imagine Luxor in GT3. Wow, we're going to be seeing their amazing livery if that does happen.
I've heard rumors that he was possibly going to do it, but you never know.
Anything can happen in the world of road racing. And this season is just the season to begin with.
Yep. As we head now to the penultimate lap. Eric, 4.5 seconds, had a 3.9 second gap, but now it's dropped back. Lomzan just needs to keep it on the track and just make it home. Will he be able to do that? I think he can.
There is a chance indeed for Lomazan to possibly still win this because he has a 4-second lead ahead of his nearest rival Eric Khepri in the KR Racing. This could be good news for Lomazan and his team ProDrive right after this entire event.
Yes, ProDrive have never won a race ever since Patrick Kuro in last season, but has managed to pull through today with Lomazan. He's been doing very well in other, such as PTRS and WERA, which is other road racing leagues and other places, but has shown now he is a race winner of GT3 if he could just keep it for one more lap.
That's correct, Dom. But then again, Eric is now on the pounds as he is 2.9 seconds behind of Lomazan.
Could I have done a commentator's curse?
Intense.
Could I have done a commentator's curse? I hope not.
The commentator's curse. I think there's an antidote to it. We just need
and that antidote
to not jinx it.
As Lomzan now rounds the final corner to start the final lap of the British GP and GT3.
But Eric Khepri is, I believe, less than 2 seconds. Oh, it's still 2.7, but he's gaining, and he's gaining. Oh no! The final lap!
He needs to make up 2.7 seconds in 3 sectors. If he doesn't do that, he won't be able to pass.
Oh no, let's go.
At this point,
it's just intense right now.
Will Lomzan crack under pressure, or will Eric crack under pressure? Eric was last season's, I think, driver's champion, or was that Epic Brother? I think I think it was Epic, not Eric.
Oh
I think he
no,
was on the road.
2.2 seconds. Sorry to disturb you there, Dom, but that's now 2.2 seconds. But we're now
2.2
closing
seconds.
in Sector 3.
They are now sharing the same corner, basically. But Lonzan
Ooh.
is just... Oh, there goes over the bumps! Lonzan will stretch that lead now out further.
Lomazan just keeping it very neat as he approaches the final sector of this race. Oh, he goes a bit too wide there, hits the gravel, but it's actually enough to just maintain his lead. And now we have Eric. Eric is just 2.8 seconds now.
He's now
Oh no.
gonna pass the penultimate corner. Well, he'd say... Eric is just so far behind. He won't be able to do it. He rounds the final corner. He's gonna
And
win.
yes, Lomazan could possibly win this race. Ladies and gentlemen, he's actually just weaving about the starting grid.
And he
here
wins!
is your winner for the British Grand Prix 2021, Season 3 of Ion GT3, the Russian driver Lomazan, team owner of Luxor Competition, and a driver for Pro Drive. Ura indeed. Congratulations.
The first winner of Pro Drive in this season. Of course, he's the second winner, followed by Patrick Curro. What an amazing race today, from I think 7 to the win. That is just an amazing performance. Mummy rounding up the podium in P3. Oh,
But that was quite an amazing race, Dom. Really intense right there. Lomazan fought really hard and well to solidify that position. He did not give up. He maintained that momentum from the time that he regained that lead. That is exactly what we call consistency in Iron Racing. He has just done that thing to remain until the end. He fought really well. Quite fantastic.
yes, indeed. Eric and Mummy could not just make that soft strategy. And it hurt them more. As Lettuce Let the Wet rounds that corner to be the final finisher.
Wow, this is one of really the best Ion GT3 races that I have watched and commentated on. Really fantastic, man. I think,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Lomazan is the first Russian driver to win in Iron Racing GT3, especially in the season. I think he is the first Russian driver this season to win in GT3.
Yes, indeed. But who knows? Someone else could have been Russian themselves and could have just faked it. But we're just gonna base it off that, and we're just gonna say that he was indeed the podium.
Let's go. Yeah. Anyway, here we are at the podium positions. I think we can see here Seva drifting and making donuts in the paddock.
At
Let's go.
P5. He has done well from P10 to P5. He still holds that championship lead going into the next round. Which is, I think, in Canada.
Oh,
A very tricky track indeed. Lots of ups and downs, lots of tight corners and long corners. We're going to see some very interesting racing there indeed, especially with that bridge.
oh, I forgot the name of the track. I think it's
It should be in the race schedule.
Maple Ridge. something?
Montpellier International.
Ah, Montpellier International Circuit.
Yes.
Beautiful. That bridge is actually. I'm sorry. The bridge can produce a lot of spin if you don't enter it properly. So that's one thing that drivers need to watch out for.
Yes, very much so. As actually, we're going to the podium now.
Let's go. This is quite an amazing podium that we have here. Unexpected as well, but then again, well deserved. Well deserved. That's really the word that I like to stress out here. Well deserved for Lomazan, as well as the other podium setters, Mummy and Eric Kepri. Fantastic race. Take a look at the confetti right there, Dom. We have a confetti shower right now.
Everyone with the confetti now, with Mummy in P3, which then follows up by Eric, if he, I think he's AFK, but Lomazan in P1, the surprise winner. Yep. Oh, he is the champion. He was the champion in last season. And the winner now is Lowell Zan.
Let's go! Hoorah!
Lowell Zan, there he is. There he is.
Everyone's cheering for this podium. It's quite fresh. And Lowell Mazan is just a really well-deserved winner today. Congratulations to him, to Pro Drive, the Luxor competition. Later on, we'll be seeing Luxor in Expo today. And we can't wait. And take a look at this. A lot of champagne. Rosewater, sorry.
Sorry, we had to censor because, you know, we can't say champagne. But yes.
The pain of champs, actually, yeah. That's
yeah.
Champagne, champagne.
It's been really well. We are glad to. I am glad to have commentated this race, especially with you.
Likewise. Man, I'm just enjoying the sight here. A lot of rosewater.
A lot of people wearing everyone's favorite, everyone's team's shirt. Oh no. Apparently this guy has been wearing the Genjitsu Bomber shirt. Apparently you can buy that. I don't know why, but yeah. I would recommend you buy it because I wear it. Anyways. Anyways. Yeah. But yeah. Well, great race today, and we hope to pick that up in 2 weeks' time.
Let's go. We'll see you next time in Ion GT3. This has been me, Arceus, and we have Indominus Rex.
Yes. And now it is the expo time.
Oh, and before we end, sorry, I forgot. Thank you for all our members in the channel. Your support has really been helpful to us, and we really appreciate your support.
World Champion you could just get for $1 a month. I think that's a good deal.
Yes.
Well, whatever it is, it's probably very cheap, and I think you could get it if you definitely have the money. I think it's just like $5 max, but yeah. I recommend you get them, and we'll see you for Expo. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And goodbye.